Hello Internet, welcome back to a new video. Yes, this is a new video, so I hope you can smash that like button, especially if you enjoy, because I went to Washington, D.C. and I had a great time. I was with my lovely girlfriend Victoria and we had a wonderful time. Got to see a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and got to eat some really good food. So yes, let's start from the very beginning. So we flew out super early. A lot earlier than I ever wanted to fly. This is the earliest I've ever flown ever. Yeah, I always try to get like an afternoon or a later flight. She wanted the earliest flight we could possibly get, and we got into DC at early o'clock. So on the first day, we went to go see the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, and the Declaration of Independence. It was really fun, and I'm glad we got to see that. I've seen them before because I went back in 2011 with my family, but it was really cool seeing it again. This time I was actually able to get really up close and personal and actually see John Hancock's handwriting, or his autograph, I should say. But I wasn't able to get any footage of that because obviously that's against the rules. But then we went to the Library of Congress and we had a good time there as well. It was absolutely beautiful to be able to see the Library of Congress, and I was just glad to be able to see such beautiful architecture, and just the interior design of this place was just magnificent. So yeah, on that first night we met up with one of Victoria's friends from DC, and that was really fun. We got to go to a place called Ben's Chili Bowl. We were going to meet her at Ben's Chili Bowl, but sadly the line was absolutely chaotic at this time, seeing as we decided to go at 5 p.m. on a Saturday. I don't know what we were expecting, but we decided to go to the next door restaurant and we had dinner there. So yes, I would eventually get Ben's Chili Bowl, but it would be at the airport, and it was very yummy. Definitely enjoyed, and I'm not even a chili guy, so yes, I'd give it a 7 out of 10, but I'm only giving it a score that low because I'm not a chili guy. So yes, 7 out of 10 is really high for something when it involves chili for me. And then finally, we got to go to our Airbnb, which we got a tiny little studio apartment, but it was just enough for me and Victoria. We had a good time, and I'm glad we were able to stay at the place we did because it was in a really nice part of the town. But yeah, with the first day over, it's time to move on to day 2. So our first stop of the day would be the Arlington National Cemetery. Absolutely breathtaking, awe-inspiring, and devastating all at the same time. So yeah, if you're ever in Washington, D.C., I highly recommend you check out the cemetery. It's just something that I think everyone should see, and you should also go see the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. So what's next? Where are we going to next? We're going to Georgetown. Yes, Georgetown. We got to go to Georgetown Cupcakes, which I know Georgetown is known for very well. And we also went to a lovely place called Clyde's. Clyde's was really good too. And there was an Easter Bunny. Yes, hello, Mr. Easter Bunny. I had a good time having you serve me stuff. You didn't give me any candy though. You gave everyone else candy. You didn't give me candy, but apparently I was supposed to ask for the candy. I didn't know. I wanted candy. It was Easter. It was Sunday. But nevertheless, lovely restaurant. I highly recommend it, as well as I recommend Georgetown Cupcakes. Little bit of a line for the Georgetown Cupcakes, FYI. So if you're ever down there, make sure you get there at a good time and just expect to wait. But yes, those cupcakes, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Those are some good cupcakes. Tiny. I was expecting a little bigger, but very good. And now, after a second day of walking ever so much, it was time to rest. My knee was starting to give me trouble on the second day, so it was now time to rest, and that's what we did. We decided to order in and get some Italian pizza food. And yes, we didn't get the big pizza that Washington, D.C. is known for. We just got normal pizza, but it was from a place called And Pizza. Apparently it's a chain there in Washington, D.C., and I loved it. It was very good. It was lovely. And they had garlic knots. Oh my God, those garlic knots were so good. 10 out of 10. Yeah, if you're ever looking for good food in Washington, D.C., I guess you don't have to look that far. There was places that we wanted to see that we just weren't able to go to, and all the other places we ate at were incredible. Expensive, but incredible. All right, on to day 3. Day 3 started off, my knee was still giving me problems. That's what was no fun. And it really stunk because this was the day that we were going to be doing a lot of walking. So much walking. Yes, lots of walking. We did 2 museums, and we went to the Lincoln Memorial and we went to the Washington Monument. So it was a lot of walking, and my knee did not like it. I was in a bad mood. Okay, it's day 3. We decided to do 2 museums today and walk to the Lincoln Memorial, you know what it's called. We are about halfway to the Washington Monument, and I've given up. My knee is sore, swollen, feels like there's a nail in it. I'm tired. Victoria wants to find Alabama and one of these, this big circle thing. I don't know what it's called, but
Yeah, she's looking for Alabama. I don't care. I'm sitting down. It's fine. It's a good place to sit. I like it. It's a little warm. Could be a little cooler, but other than that, I'm okay. I'm a little hungry. Pretty hungry.
I was in a bad mood. I was not in a good mood. My knee hurt so bad. It felt like a nail had been driven into it. But I had a good time nonetheless, and I love seeing museums, especially the Smithsonian, because I got a lot of footage here in the Smithsonian, and I love going to those museums. I went back in 2011 with my parents, and it was absolutely awe-inspiring to see it yet again. So yes, if you're ever in the Washington, D.C. area, I highly recommend these areas that I went. Yes, definitely check them out and show them some love. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, I hope you can smash that like button, especially if you want more videos like this. I had a great time, was able to get some really cool things. I got this cool shirt. I got my son a cool shirt just like it. It says, Rocket Scientist. Yes, rocket scientist. So yes, I want him to be able to be what he wants to be. Even if it's a rocket scientist, even if it's, I don't care what he wants to be. I want him to be able to pick and choose what he wants. And I just thought, I saw that shirt and I thought it was really cool. So yes, I hope you all were able to enjoy this video. Smash that like button if you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. So yes, goodbye everybody. Y'all take care, and I love you.
And you can see a wild Victoria in her natural habitat, the bookstore. Yes, she is quite happy in her lovely bookstore. Will she look over? I do not know. Probably not. I keep filming a lot of people walking by and I feel bad. I will stop now. That's a nice beard.
Okay, here we go. This thing is messy. Oh. That's good. Really good.
Nom, 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 nom.